Welcome inside Rio Tinto Stadium in Sandy, Utah for High School Rewind's coverage of the Real Cup. I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us on our matchup, the Juan Diego Eagles and the Skyview Bobcats. Welcome, everybody. It's the third place game of the Real Cup, and we're so glad to have you along with us. Skyview and Juan Diego both lost tough games yesterday, but are looking to walk away with some good feelings here in the third place game. First, let's take a look at Juan Diego. They are led by two players, Andrew Montoya and Will Bagru. Mr. Montoya has 5 goals on the season and Bagru 4. They're going to have to play well today for for Juan Diego to have a chance against Skyview. Juan Diego competes in the 3A classification and always very good in their sports, especially within 3A. They've been a dominant force for a number of years and will look to continue that trend this season. Skyview comes into today off a tough loss yesterday against Jordan. They're actually shut out 3-0 and will look to bounce back. Jason Duffin is the best player for the Bobcats, has 5 goals on the year. He is the offense for Skyview and the catalyst for their team, and he'll have to play well for Skyview to get a big win over Juan Diego. Well, you know our players, you know our teams, and we'll come back. We'll have the opening kickoff. You are watching the Real Cup here on High School Rewind, only on Xfinity On Demand. And welcome back inside Rio Tinto Stadium. Again, this is a third-place game between Juan Diego and Skyview. Skyview are in the white jerseys, blue shorts, and Juan Diego in the navy trimmed in white. Skyview will be kicking off to Juan Diego. We mentioned at the top, both these teams having somewhat of up-and-down seasons. Skyview comes into this game 3-2-2. We mentioned they were shut out yesterday by Jordan 3-0. Juan Diego, on the other hand, Juan Diego's 4-5-1. Lost a tough game. Alta, one of the best teams in the state of Utah, lost 4-2 to the Hawks. There's an opening nice defensive play there by Juan Diego. Let's see if the soaring eagle, singular eagle, what they can get done. Off the chest, that ball still along backside and picked up by Skyview. We'll see the Bobcats. Picked up by defense. Juan Diego. Again, trying to be very aggressive here to get started. And Juan Diego will put it back in play here. We'll take a look at the Soaring Eagle and what their season has been like thus far. As again, Juan Diego will will keep control of the ball. Pardon me. That ball's out again. We'll stay here with Juan Diego on the season for the Soaring Eagle. Open up against Roland Hall with a win. That ball is going to be saved. Cleared up the field, not outletting it. That is Nelson Griffiths, the senior goalie for the Bobcats. But Juan Diego on the year opened up with a 3-0 win against Roland Hall. They tied St. Joe's as 0-0, then lost to Davis, who you've seen a lot here on High School Rewind in our soccer coverage. That one's picked off, and there is Skyview. But then losing a tough game, shut out by Logan, then Park City, and then so 3 straight games of shutouts, and then shut out Union. And then against Judge Memorial, they shut them out 1-0. Lost to Wasatch, who's very, very good, in 2 overtimes, 3-2. And then beat Uinta 1-0. And then here at the Real Cup, lost yesterday 4-2 to Alta. As we mentioned, one of the best teams in the state of Utah. Ruben Rico, who is the goalie for Juan Diego. Ruben has 4 shutouts on the year. Has played very well. And within the 3A classification, Juan Diego should be very competitive. Now, they lost to Park City, and Park City, one of the best teams that you'll find as well. Back and forth, and it will be controlled by Juan Diego. And we'll take a look at Skyview's season. Let you know how the Bobcats have been, how their season has gone. As we mentioned, 3-2-2 on the year and how they got there. Again, still controlled by Juan Diego. Again, keeping the pressure on Skyview. That one's hit back by the defender and now taken by the Bobcats. An opportunity possibly for Juan Diego, that pass just too far ahead of the sprinting Will Begrew. And Skyview will put it in play. Skyview on the year opened up against Bear River, a 7-1 win, and then a 0-0 tie at St. Joe's, just as Juan Diego. Wasatch shut out Skyview 6-0, or 6-0, I should say. Skyview then beat Ben Lomond 6-0, beat Mountain Crest 2-0, had a tie against Box Elder in double overtime 1-1, and then were shut out by the Beat Diggers 3-0 yesterday in the opening rounds of the Real Cup. The ball headed and kept near midfield. We'll try to keep up on everybody's names. We do have starting lineups, but as the action is a little more fast and furious, it'll take some time. Nathan Moser now. Moser had that one go out of play, and we'll go with the Soaring Eagle. Here's Chris Ward. Now Will Begrew. Dribbling out. Sends it to the far side, widening out as Alex Bryce. There's a shot on goal, but that sidewinder bends well wide of the net. And we'll put it back in play for Skyview. Coming in for the Bobcats, number 31, Andres Garcia. A nice defensive play. Here's an opportunity. Begrew gives it back to the outside to Garrett Albright. Garrett couldn't control it. And we'll go back with Skyview here in the 34th. Or pardon me, there's 34:50 remaining here in the opening half. Now 45-minute halves. And we'll go with Juan Diego as no one able to get a control of that pass on the near side. Chris Ward will put it in play. Begrew trying to put it through. Nice defensive play by Juan Diego. Begrew now can be called. He held up. Number 24, Nathan Moser, trying to get into the box to get a scoring opportunity. The ball will go with Skyview. Juan Diego had an opportunity, but losing it. Bring near side, and Moser has it. Moser gives it up and goes ahead. Nice defensive play again by Albrecht. Picked up by Begrew. Begrew, we mentioned, has 4 goals on the year. Dribbling his way through. Left-footed shot. No! Just wide of the post. Had an opportunity to Begrew, but just wide. And Skyview dodges a bullet. So Skyview will put it back after the shot just wide of the post for Begrew. And now here come the Bobcats. Nice defensive play by Bryce Alex. Probably Alex Bryce will make sure at halftime. Albrecht loses his footing, goes down. Oh, but able to save it, kick it through the box. Moser chases it down. Give Albrecht A for effort. He loses his footing, falls on the seat of his pants, but has the wherewithal to try to put it forward. And that pass off of the Soaring Eagle player. And we'll go the other way with Skyview. As they'll put it in play right there. There's Andres Garcia. Gets it in, picked up. Albrecht all over the place. There's the header, but taken and controlled by Skyview, chasing it down. So on the far side, nice effort here by Bryce. They're along the far side to see if Skyview can get control. Been pretty much dominated. The ball has been pretty much dominated by Juan Diego here in the early going. And that'll be controlled by Juan Diego along the far side as it goes out of play. Juan Diego puts it in. Let's see if Skyview can get something going. There's some contact. They're going to give it to Skyview. Nice sportsmanship shown by Bryce. We'll take a look at the two classifications for both these schools. Mountain View ranked number 1. Then Murray, Orem, Roy, and Maple Mountain. Roy obviously in the same region with Skyview. So we'll see how they'll match up. On the far side, here's a cross through the box, but nice job of picking it out. Setting things out. Moser now has it. Moser widening out. There's give and go. No out on there. Or called there. And now it does go out, and we'll go with Juan Diego. Juan Diego, we'll take a look at the 3A rankings. So Juan Diego puts this in play. We'll go through the 3A rankings with you. Albrecht puts it ahead to Begrew. Begrew widens out. Here, Bryce drops it in. Still loose. Nice tackle, but goes after it. Try to leave it ahead, and opportunity was there, but not picked up. Here's Begrew. Begrew can dribble his way through. Begrew gives it up. Donovan Juvin. And we'll stay with Juan Diego as Chris Ward will put it in. The 3A rankings, Wasatch number 1, 12-0 on the year. Then Ogden, who's 9-1-1. You've seen it here on High School Rewind. Then Park City's number 3. They are 6-2-2 on the year. And then Juan Diego, who's 4-5-1, as you know, as we mentioned a number of times. And then Desert Hills, who is 9-2-1. Begrew chasing it down. Moser didn't even know it was coming. The Skyview faithful try to warn him, and Begrew knocks that ball into the stands. So Moser will put it in. Headed near midfield. Albrecht tries to drop it back in. Nice pick up and out here near side with Rayfield. Rayfield kicks it ahead. Picked up by Juan Diego. And there's a clear. Out past midfield off the head. And Ward gives chase. And now that will go with Skyview. Cooking and drop it in, looking for an opportunity. That pass a little errant. And we'll go with Juan Diego. 28-30 remaining in the opening half. There's Juan Diego now out of bounds off Juan Diego. And we're going to go with Skyview quickly getting it in. That pass mishandled. Here's Begrew. Ward gets it ahead. Going to drop it in. We're going to give chase here. An opportunity for Juan Diego, but nice defense. But here's an opportunity. Juan Diego crosses it. Could be chased down near side. I bet it gets out of bounds. Carlos Robles could not track it down. And we'll go back to Skyview. 27 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the opening half. Here's Moser. See what Nelson Griffiths could do here. Gets it out near midfield. And we'll go with Juan Diego. Nice hustle by Bryce. Gets it in. Begrew's in the box. Begrew has one shot on goal. That was wide. Nice defense by Skyview. Begrew giving chase. And now we'll stay with Skyview. Again, we'll stay with the Bobcats. And again across midfield, picked up by Corey Flowers. Here's Flowers dribbling his way through. Nice move. Gets past Ward. Leaves it ahead. He's got a guy coming across. Here's the shot, and that's just wide of the net. Nice looking play there by Skyview, just unable to finish it. But beautiful, beautiful dribbling by Corey Flowers. Here's Ruben Rico. And here's squirted through, but picked up by Skyview. So Skyview can continue to put pressure on this defense. Again, opportunity here for the Bobcats. Leaves it, picked up. Here's a cross through the box, a header, just a little too tall. But that's going to go off of Juan Diego. We'll stay with Skyview. So an opportunity here on the corner for the Bobcats. There's a cross on the corner kick. Still in the box. Nice job of Juan Diego able to clear it out of there. But Grew's going to give chase. Here's Begrew. And now that was a tackle from behind and nothing there. Oh, that was pretty obvious there from Fowers. Got away with one there. Fowers absolutely shoved Begrew to the ground. Here's Albright. Right, trying to widen things out here for Juan Diego. And now back with, no, not with Skyview. Andres Garcia now back to Moser. And Juan Diego again will try to set things up 20 inside of 24 minutes remaining. 23:50 here in the first half. One shot on goal between, or I guess we have two, one apiece. On the far side, here's Albright. Albright again losing his footing. He's had a tough go of it thus far. A little excited for the young man, but it picked up. Should mention that Garrett Albright, only a freshman. Moser and Garcia tried to clear it, headed back in. Moser and that ball nearly taken by Carlos Robles. Garcia will put it ahead. It'll be picked up by Ruben Rico and the junior goalie. Do we get here to clear it out of here? Begrew is down there. Begrew's going to give chase. But picked up by Nelson Griffiths. The action was fast and furious here for a little bit. We'll try to stay on top of names and everything else for you. As you're watching High School Rewind's coverage of the Real Cup. Rio Tinto Stadium, Dusty Litster with you. So glad to have you along with us. Unprecedented soccer coverage here on Xfinity On Demand. Only brought to you by High School Rewind. No one does high school sports like High School Rewind and Xfinity On Demand. For DVD copies of this game, feel free to call 801-897-3850 and ask for Dusty. That's me. We'll get you squared away for DVD copies of these games. I thought that ball was out, and indeed it was. So it should be Juan Diego. It will be Juan Diego's in around midfield. You can catch our weekly soccer coverage. And now there's they got it this time. They didn't have it last time as Moser puts Begrew to the ground. So it'll be a free kick here for the Soaring Eagle. Tanner Sands. So drop this thing in here. Sam puts the right foot into it. Bends, nicely done and headed out here by Skyview. That ball straight up in the air. Trying to head it around. And now we'll have something from behind. They get Garcia there. And we mentioned earlier, right, a really obvious one with Begrew, but now Garcia is going to call for that one. That was pretty obvious as well. And that ball just a little too tall off the foot of Andrew Montoya. So we've had some wholesale changes to both lines. 20 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the opening half. Some fresh legs out there. Begrew gets his first break. Nice defensive play there by Moser. Moser's been all over the place. Nice tackle coming in there by Juan Diego's Donovan Juvin. But here comes Moser. Javin gives chase and will stay with the Bobcats. But Juan Diego will be able to set up a little bit here. Wood will get up to Garcia, who will put it in. Garcia will throw it in. Garcia with it now. Nice, but I'll be against Juan Diego, so the ball will stay with Skyview. And it'll be a free kick here for Garcia. Just under 19 minutes remaining here in the first half, and an opportunity here for the Bobcats. Garcia bends it. Nice defensive, nice save by Ruben Rico. Rico came after that one. Nice job. There's a throw in for Skyview. Through the box, picked up by Ruben Rico. 18:25 remaining in the first half. A ball out of bounds, and we'll go with, or stay with Juan Diego rather. Chris Ward will put it in, nice with the throw in. There's Tanner Sands. Nice defensive play by Moser. Moser's had an outstanding first half. Jaden Wood sends it through. It's Tyler Hoyt. And now track down, tried to keep it in play. Did Michael Kelliher, but couldn't do it. So here's a throw in for Skyview. Sands comes off for Juan Diego, and there's a kick just too tall. And we'll go with Juan Diego. 17:20 remaining in the first half. Skyview can try to keep control of it here. Oh, nice defensive play. But again, still controlled by Juan Diego. And now opportunity. Gets it ahead, but just could not handle it. Being Donovan Javin. And we'll go with Skyview. $16:30. They're all almost a big mistake from Moser rather. Dodged a bullet there. Trying to come across. Skyview couldn't keep that one in. So we'll stay here with Juan Diego continuing to threaten here. So here's the throw in. Let's see what Juan Diego's able to do here. Nice passing and then a nice defensive play by Skyview's number 20. And that's Riley Robinson. Hurry up here from Skyview. That throw in, that's off of Chris Ward. And quickly back as Jaden Wood gets it into Garcia. Garcia foots it into the box, but kick quickly back out. Here's Wood. Back to Garcia. Garcia tried a little nifty move. Crosses it through, cleared out. And now on the move with Juan Diego. Donovan Javin. Cross midfield, tackle from behind, no call. Moser. And now it'll be Moser still trying to figure out what's going on here. And it'll be a free kick for Juan Diego. Ward will drop it in, but it's cleared out. Man alive. Two guys there. Luckily, nobody got hurt with Riley Robinson. And Jason Duffin. Duffin been quiet thus far. He's a young man right there, number 6 with the neon yellow sleeves on. And we'll go with Juan Diego. Here's the throw in. 14 minutes remaining here in the opening half. Chances have been there, and neither team been able to take advantage of them. And that is off of number 2. That's Corey Fowers. And so we'll stay here with a corner kick for Juan Diego. Javin to put it in from the corner. A little worm burner. And of course, how comes Mr. Moser Moser has that one ahead. Wood couldn't control it, but it's out to the outside. Opportunity here for Skyview. A nice play by Albright. The young freshman has played very well on the defensive end. Terrific job from the midfielder. Jason Blau with the corner kick. Sends it through and unable to get to it was Duffin, but the ball still loose in the box. Skyview fans not happy with the no call on the contact in the box. Here's an opportunity. Wood. That was well wide, a little more like a cross. But it'll be a corner for Skyview nonetheless. Here's the corner kick. Duffin tried to get to it, headed still there. Oh, bicycle kick attempt, but didn't quite get there. Tanner Holz. How exciting that have been if he'd got that bicycle kick to go. So trying to get things going here in the setup again. Steven Scott had kicked it back. Tracked down by Fowers. Corey had to go a long way to get that errant pass. Fowers along the near side, along the line. There's a chance here for Juan Diego to get nice to keep pressure on. Nice pass along the side here. Wood with it. Duffin kicks it ahead, a little too strong. And unable to track that one down is Kyle Jensen. 10:55 remaining in the first half. Here's Albright. Gives it back. That was Chris Ward. Nice ball handling there. Here's Wood. Try to cross it. Deflected by Juan Diego. Not unable to keep it is Skyview. And again, try to clear out here. Picked up midfield by Wood. Pardon me, that was Riley Robinson. And that ball's still in, picked up by Wood. Juan Diego somewhat gave up on that ball. And that is off Juan Diego. And we'll have we're going to give it to Juan Diego. I thought that went off of him. Wood arguing a little bit. So Rico was a kick. Duffin sent it back in. Here's Duffin. Little nifty moves there. Just couldn't get that pass through, but it will stay with the Bobcats. Moser will throw in. Oh, here's a chance for Wood. In the box, nothing on the contact there. Skyview fans not happy, and Juan Diego fans proud. Moser sends a little sidewinder across. Picked up by Juan Diego, quickly put in play. See what Juan Diego's able to do here in the closing minutes of the first half. Still 0-0. Moser again, nice defensive play. Moser making his way. Here's Wood. Wood widens out. He'll try to set something up here. Here's a cross through the box, but nice defense from Juan Diego. Begrew is down there. Here comes Will Begrew. But just as fit to the task was Corey Fowers. And a nice job by Fowers. And it'll be throw in here for Begrew. Begrew working his way, he and Moser. A lot of contact, and going to give that on Begrew, so the ball will go with Skyview. 8 minutes remaining in the half. So Moser will throw in. And a chance here for Skyview. Here's Duffin, little miscommunication. Two guys both went after the ball. They really threw off what was looking to be a nice flowing play. Here's Begrew. Begrew from outside the box, nice defense there by Fowers. So Fowers, what do you see what would happen there? 6:35 remaining in the first half. Duffin gives it back, and that's off Skyview. So it'll be a throw in here for Juan Diego. And we're going to go with Skyview there. So there's a throw in, but it'll be picked up and controlled actually by Duffin. But Duffin loses it. So again, throw in with Juan Diego. Here's Sands. Now Ward. Defense collapses on Ward. Got caught a little bit dominating the ball. Moser loses his control, and we'll go with Juan Diego. Wood gives it back. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. We'll try to let the action speak for itself with 5:15 remaining in the first half. Back with Moser. Moser will put it ahead. But picked up by Greer, but Greer couldn't control it, so it'll be a throw in here for Skyview. So chances here for Skyview. There's Begrew around midfield. Begrew gives up to a sprinting Juan Diego player, and Fowler with a nice defensive play getting there. But what speed shown there by Kelleher, who sprinted up the field, and it was a nice pass from Begrew, but terrific hustle from Fowler to spoil the opportunity. Here's the corner kick put in, and coming up and just nabbing that thing is Griffiths. So here we go with Skyview, 3:50 remaining here in the first half. Trying to track this down in the corner. Kept it in play, but picked up by Juan Diego. Here's Garcia. It'll still be controlled by Skyview. And I'll go to Juan Diego. So 3 minutes remaining in the first half. We'll see how much we're going to put back on at the end. Here's Begrew. Michael Kelleher tracks it down. Cross through the box. And Begrew trying to pick it up and get going. Here's Kelleher. Kelleher's going to drop it in the box. That gets through. An opportunity there. Oh, off the post. Kelleher will set it up again. And that'll be taken out of the air by Griffiths. Opportunity was there. I believe it was Juan Diego's number 43, Jerry Garcia. Right off the crossbar. And that's going to go with still nothing. Physical looking at each other, and it'll go with Skyview. Knowles will throw in, and I'll get one. He'll keep pressure on Begrew. Here's Fowers. Is that ahead? Ward tried to clear it out of there. So loose along midfield, and we'll go with Juan Diego. A free kick for Juan Diego. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Opportunities have been there for the Soaring Eagle. Drop it in. Begrew down there. Begrew could not get to it. And it'll be quickly put in play by Skyview. Opportunity for Skyview, but a nice defense from Juan Diego. Here's Begrew. Begrew's got some numbers, trying to get out to Kelleher, but Kelleher has it. Through the box, Kelleher lines one up, and it's saved by Griffiths. Ball still loose. Set it back through the box, but now cleared out by Juan Diego, or pardon, by Skyview. Man, opportunities were there. Here's the outside, and again, Juan Diego keeping the pressure on. Garcia with it. There's chances. There have been chances after chance for Juan Diego, unable to put one through the net. Here's Kelleher. A little errant of a pass. And now here's McGrew. McGrew immediately looks to attack. McGrew with some fancy moves, but Moser right with him. Nice defense by Moser. Now here's Fowers. And we'll stay with Juan Diego, pardon me. Ward puts it through. Here's a cross into the box. And that'll do it for the first half. So 1 half of play in the books here in the third place game of the Real Cup. 0-0 our score. We'll be back with the second half. And we're ready to go here in the second half, and immediately Juan Diego goes on the attack. Kelleher through the box, picked up by Griffiths. Comes out of the chute, going for the big one. And a nice job by Griffiths. So here's Moser. Moser probably was the star for Skyview in that first half. Stellar defense, made a number of plays for the Bobcats. That pass will go through, and we'll go with the Soaring Eagle. So back with the Soaring Eagle. Little chilly day today. I think by the 12th day of, or the 13th of April, we're getting a little bit warmer, but we've reverted a little bit in our weather. It's a little bit nippy. I imagine field temperature a little bit cooler than what we're feeling here in the box. So here's Skyview trying to get something going. They had moments of opportunities, just couldn't get them done. Or Juan Diego, as you saw just from the beginning of this half, have been very, very aggressive, especially Begrew. Albright had it seemed like his foot just kind of stuck in the ground there. But there's Moser putting it ahead. And again, opportunities coming for Juan Diego. Kelleher sets it back. And it was a nice read, no call on the contact. Here comes Juan Diego on the run, on the move, and on the attack. The pass went a little too strong. Fowers clears it out. And then near midfield, it'll be controlled. Tried to tackle, didn't need to, but Grew was right there. They're probably feeling like someone was coming there. Kaya Chung went after that one, but it was either way off of Juan Diego, and we'll go with Skyview. So there's a throw in for Skyview, mishandled. But the Bobcats get it back. Here's Wood. Wood being harassed a little bit here, but able to dribble through it. Wood tries to send a cross through, but nice defense for Juan Diego. We'll stay with Skyview. Wood to throw in. He'll get it into Moser. Moser will try to drop it in, and that's picked up by Rico. Here comes Kelleher. Kelleher gets it ahead to Begrew. Into the box. He'll be picked up by Griffiths. Now back with Skyview. Here come the Bobcats. Of course, what an outstanding year, a fun year it's been for Skyview. A lot of attention to the Bobcats, especially Jalen Moore's amazing run in the state tournament. That goes through the back and will be put back in play by Juan Diego. But Jalen Moore lead on SportsCenter during the 4A basketball tournament with that awesome shot in the semifinal to send the Bobcats to the 4A state championship, where they went on to defeat their rival, the Mountain Crest Mustangs. And anybody who knows the Cache Valley setup up there, being able to beat each other in the state championship just adds to that. And Cache Valley sports have always been very good and continues to show that. But for Skyview, been an outstanding year for their athletes, and hopefully the soccer team will get things going as well and make a little run and continue to show the school proudly. Coach Swenson, who's actually the principal now at Skyview, very good friend, has always just done an outstanding job, a great leader there in Smithfield. And has been a long time, was a wrestling coach there, has been a long-time administrator and a teacher, and now the principal, just an outstanding man, and leads his school and his athletes proudly. And the ball will be put in play by Juan Diego. Get that into Begru, went off his chest, he chested it. Here's Garcia fighting for it. I'll put that send it ahead. Kick back out. Here's a drop into the box. It'll be picked up by Rico. Controlled by Wood. Wood near midfield. Sends it back. Here's a pass along the sideline. A little too strong. And we'll go back with Juan Diego. Into Begru. Garcia putting a lot of pressure on him. Along the far side. Moser there. One off of Moser. But will be a quick put back in play here by Juan Diego. This is here near side at Kelleher, and opportunities to get moving. But nice defensive pressure put on by Skyview. Here's Begru. Begru with a fancy play toward Montoya. Montoya is the leading scorer for the Soaring Eagle. But nice defense by Skyview, stifling the opportunity there. We get up the field now. Wood gets ahead, but now Kelleher able to pick up the loose ball. Nice job there by Hurtado. Here's Sands. Now Begru. Give it up to Montoya. Montoya puts it ahead. Here's a shot on goal, and that one's saved by Griffiths. Hurtado tried to sneak one through there, but Griffiths up to the task. We're still sitting 0-0. Here comes Sands. Sands leaves it back for Juvin. And that goes through, and it'll be put back in play by Skyview. So Griffiths will put it back in play. 31-35 remaining in this match. Begru goes to the ground and will be against Skyview. So it'll be a free kick here for the Soaring Eagle. And back to Hurtado. Hurtado tried to drop it in the box. Fowler there, heads it out. Ward gave chase, can't get control of it. Here comes Wood. Wood, the only Skyview Bobcat, and here a man sprint to his left. Wood nearing the box. Wood holding, waiting. Nice move. Pass, here's the cross. Nobody home for Wood, but it's still in the box. Garcia will drop it back in, and then cleared out by Juan Diego. Garcia again tried to drop it in. And picked up by Rico. Oh, pardon me. Make sure that's Rico between the pipes there. He gets it ahead. Chasing down Begru. Can he keep it in play? Yes. Here comes Begru. Oh, nice defensive play. Should update the goalkeeper is Jordan Hendrickson. I've been saying Rico, but it's Hendrickson. Here's Wood. Here comes Moser. Here's Here's Sands, gives it to Begrew, back to Sands. Now Hurtado. Hurtado drops in the box. He had Begrew was calling for it. But it'll be put back in play by Skyview. So that'll be put in by Griffiths. A little too tall to be controlled by Skyview. It was Garcia who lost control. Now Sands near midfield. Here's Chang. Chang has that one poked away from behind. Now Hurtado. Here's Hurtado to put the head to Begrew a little too strongly. Oh, a little contact. You knock knees here. As Begrew is on the ground, that could be a major loss here for Juan Diego. I'm trying to get the number for the Skyview defender who's on the ground as well. The bang knees as Begrew was giving chase to that ball and also injured on the play. The Skyview's number 26. That's Ryan Funk. We'll have to figure out what's going on and see what these two young men will be doing here just in moments. Funk able to get off the field on his own power. He's still hurting. He still has his right leg up elevated. Begrew shaked it off a little better. He's still got an obvious limp out there. So get into Begrew. And we'll stay with Juan Diego. Get into Garcia. Garcia sends it back. Tried to get it into Begrew. Begrew playing very aggressively even after the injury. Garcia takes away from Garcia. Back to Begrew in the box. He'll widen it back out. Back into Garcia. Moser with Garcia. Nice defense by Moser. Now we'll have a free kick coming. Saying Moser a little too aggressive there with Garcia. So an opportunity here on the corner. Or pardon me, the free kick for Juan Diego. Here's the cross. A little too wide, and Kelleher, nice effort. But it'll go with Skyview. 26 from 45 seconds remaining in the game. 26-25 remaining in the second half. We'll have a little bit of time added. And now that'll go against Skyview, so opportunity coming for Juan Diego on the contact there from Hayes Ashby. Here's Williamson. Nice passing opportunity, but it's just wide on the header. Couldn't quite get it there. Terrific effort from Juan Diego, but another opportunity goes by the wayside. Send it back. Here is Williamson. Crossfield to Ward. Now Garcia. Back to Ward. Now Albright over to Garcia. Back to Ward. Ward across midfield, but that's headed back to Hurtado. Hurtado here near side with Chung. Vergo, now Hurtado. Hurtado to Albright. Nothing there on the contact with Moser. Moser went right after Albright. He's aggressive. You gotta love the play of Moser. The kid's just aggressive. Griffiths will give it up to Moser. 24-35 remaining in the second half. Garcia losing, not picked up by Garcia. Here's Hurtado. Hurtado ahead to Montoya. Montoya trying to get to Bergo, but nice defensive play by Skyview. And now here comes Wood. So controlled by the Bobcats. Wood gives it up near side to Anderson. Now tracked down by Wood. Try to leave it ahead. It'll be a chase. A lot of contact there at the end. No whistles, still no whistles. I don't know that any of the officials saw that. As Woody Greer is still slow to get up as he was really hipped there by Hayes Ashby. Juan Diego fans a little frustrated. So it'll be thrown in by Juan Diego. Garcia try to stop it there. We chase back. Here's Fowers. Fowers sent it across midfield, was picked up by Juan Diego. Here's Montoya. A nice defense by Garcia. Lots of contact by Skyview. Could get on the field. Here's Wood. Wood's going to, a little bit of a Hail Mary there. I'm picked off there by Hendrickson. And here we go with Juan Diego. Here's Wood. Burgo giving chase with him. Wood, nice dribbling along the far side. Now we'll have a penalty, or pardon me, stop here by Burgo, tripped him up. So we should have a free kick up there. 22-15 remaining in the second half. Here's Garcia. Cross through the box. Helliker gets it out of there. There's looking for a bounce. Burgo was trying to give chase and get that one. The Garcias are there, and it's controlled by Skyview. There's a cross. Wood's going to give chase. Hendrickson comes out. Wood's still going to control it. Still opportunity there. And a cross well too strong. And we'll go with Juan Diego. Jason Duffin comes back on for Skyview with the 21-minute mark here in the second half. Here's Albright. Gets it ahead. Sands pokes it ahead. Griffiths coming out. Burgo was giving chase to that. Here's Moser. Moser ahead. Garcia. A little miscommunication there. Here's Sands on the throw-in. Gets it to Burgo. Burgo hands back to Hurtado. Hurtado back to Chung. Chung on the other side to Helliker. So Montoya comes on for Hurtado. Helliker going to throw in, try to get into Montoya. But Jason Duffin was there to get it out. Here's Burgo, gives back to Helliker, back to Burgo. Chung setting things up here for Juan Diego. Here's Woody Greer. Greer, now here's Albright. Albright gives up to Sands. Sands try to get across to Helliker. Picked off and then could not be kept in play. Nice effort by Robinson. And the contact out of play in front of the official and nothing said or done. Helliker going to throw in. We like a little bit of tougher soccer. But it'll be a corner here for Juan Diego. It's Albright here with the corner for Juan Diego. 18:50 remaining in the second half. Didn't quite get the lift on the cross. Here comes Fowers. Able to get it ahead. An opportunity coming. Far side. And nice defense by Chang. He cut off Ashby. And Ashby mishandled it. So Justin Ross here on the corner. Ross. Duffin got on it. Here's an opportunity. Hendrickson had come out of the box and then cleared by Juan Diego. Well, that was exciting. The most excitement we've had in the second half. Thought we might have got one as Hendrickson came out of the box to go after that. Put back in play. Here's Fowers. Burgo all over him. And Garcia will kick it back. And it looks like we have some control here for Juan Diego. Here's Albright. Here's Montoya. Takes it toward the corner. Tracking down as Keller. He couldn't control it. Here's a throw in for Juan Diego. Sands didn't quite know what to do there on the throw in. We'll go with Skyview. Throwing Garcia didn't get his hands or didn't get on it. Oh, there's a lot of contact. Nothing. Still nothing. As Ashby's on the ground. Skyview fans absolutely frustrated. And hopefully Ashby will be all right. So Ashby's okay. Walked off the field under his own power. And Skyview will put it back in play. Headed back, picked up by Garcia. Here's Wood. Robinson. Burgo waiting for him, and Robinson right toward him. We'll stay with Skyview. $15:25 remaining in the second half. From Robinson, a little too strong. We put back in play here by Hendrickson and the Soaring Eagle. So Hendrickson will put it back in. It's loose. And picked up by Moser. Duffin gives chase, but picked up by, that was Tanner Holz. That ball goes out and will be controlled by Juan Diego. Here's quickly the throw in. Get into Burgo. Burgo hands it back to Ward. And now Fowers will try to clear it out. Fowers gets it past midfield. And that was Woody Greer for that play. Now here's Chang. Chang cross the field to Andre Alves. Now here's Wood. Sands, nice defense. Sands gets control of it. Kicks it back. Nice move by Sands. Back to. Here's Chang. Now Albright leaves it back for Chang. Out of bounds off of Robinson. So we throw in here for Chang. Oh, is it a hold? Nothing there. It's a lot of field to cover. We'll give the officials a little bit of a break here. A nice clearing. They'll be controlled by Skyview. And I will go with Juan Diego. So expect us to pick up a little bit here with 12:40 remaining. Here's Hendrickson. All white sweater jerseys down there. Let's see what Juan Diego is able to do here. Here's Sands. Try to get into Burgo. Burgo loses his footing and is picked up by Robinson. Burgo gives chase, tried to get it back from him. Coming up making, that's Bryce Alex. Here's Sands. Sands backs it out. It's at 11:43, and Griffiths has that one. Picks that one out of the air. And he'll clear it out. Quickly back to the attack is Juan Diego. Here's Burgo. Burgo loses his footing, still has control of it. Burgo, nice fancy footwork, and then Griffiths picks it up off the short hop. Quickly put in play by Griffiths. Garcia can't get it. So it'll be a quick throw in here from Juan Diego. Here's Chang. Gets it into, that was Bryce. Bryce missed, oh, that one right between the legs here. Woody Greer chased it down, but picked up. Now cross to Chang. Nice aggressive play, but unable to keep control. Across midfield and picked up by Skyview. Here's Fowers. Leaves it back to Robinson. Robinson tried to send it through. Chang had it. Sands leaves it back. Here's Ward. Now Montoya. There's Alvis. Now leaves it ahead. An opportunity was there. Montoya a little too sharp. Burgo was not there. And I'll go back with Skyview. No, it's actually a corner. It'll be a corner for Juan Diego. So it's a corner for Juan Diego. Alvis will put it in. Is that one a little flat, picked off by Griffiths. And substitutions will come in. So Griffiths puts it back in play. And here's Moser. Now Garcia, an opportunity here for Juan Diego, possibly? No. Nice defense by Skyview. So here's Juan Diego. 8:15 remaining in the second half. Near side with Chang. Robinson got in there, tried to clear this thing out for Juan Diego. Or pardon me, for Skyview. Here's Montoya. Nice hustle by Skyview's number 23, Tyler Hoyt. Chang trying to get that in play, and a nice job of coming up making that. That was Mr. It was number 3. That was Chase Mortensen. So Chang will put it in play. 7:15 remaining in the second half. And that one got away just a little bit there from Skyview to be picked up by Hendrickson. A strong kick there from Hendrickson. Here's Sands. Sands chases it down as here near side. Hellier, pardon me. And he tried to send along. The line couldn't do it. And Skyview will put it back in play. So here's Wood. Try to get that one to the outside, just didn't quite do it. Here's Garcia. Now here's, that was Sands. Oh, here's Sands. Near side, Hellier. Try to cross it to Montoya. Back to Sands. Now Helleher, and he couldn't handle it. Could not keep control, so 5.5 remaining here in the second half. It's Skyview's possession, or at least a throw in. Puts it back to Fowers. Fowers crossed midfield. That took a bounce and got away. Be quite the chase. Nothing on the bump. 5 minutes now remaining here in the second half. This is going to be a pretty exciting close of this game. Again, this is the third place game of the Real Cup. Presented only on High School Rewind on Xfinity On Demand. And that one's wide of the net. Juan Diego put it in play. So 4:25, Hendrickson puts it in play. Burgo's down there. Here comes Burgo in the box. He had a man across. Here's Montoya. But a nice defense by Garcia. Ball still loose in the box. Juan Diego going to try to clear it out here. Garcia has it. See if he tries to drop it back in. Helleher knocked that one loose. Here comes Sands. Opportunity approaching here for Juan Diego. The Sands couldn't quite get enough on that to make it more of a threat. But it'll still be an opportunity for Juan Diego nonetheless. Helleher will quickly get it in to Sands. A nice defense from behind as Sands is on the ground. Picked up by Wood. So that one's sent ahead. Going to try to track this one down. It's off a Ward, but it'll be a throw-in for Juan Diego. Here's Burgo. He'll lead it back. Pass a little too strong for Helleher to track down. And Robinson will put it back in play here for Skyview. Throw in, Helleher is right there. He'll be picked up by Skyview. Now here's Montoya. Give it up to Garcia. Here comes Garcia. Here's Woody Greer's cross through the box. Helleher on the other side. Helleher tries to set it up. Makes a nice move, left foot. And that's well off the mark. 2:05 remaining here in the half. Ward headed it, and it'll stay in possession of Skyview for the throw-in here. So let's keep your eye here on Jason Duffin. Been pretty quiet today, but he's the lead scorer for Skyview. Here's Moser. Duffin will track it down, but it's taken away by Helleher. Helleher. Burgo down there with him. Helleher, Moser, the best defender, comes over. Picked up by Burgo. Moser pokes it away. Man, he wanted a challenge. Burgo wanted a call. There's nothing there. But Moser, the young man, he knows his position. Goes after the ball. Here's Wood. Now Montoya. Wood still on the ground. Here's Sands. There's an opportunity possibly here for Skyview. Leaves it ahead. He's going to have to try to track this down. He can't get to it. So Hendrickson will put it in. Burgo down there. Here's Burgo. Can he make a move and get this done? Burgo goes by. Couldn't get a shot on goal. Nice defense by Fowers. And now Robinson comes from behind and pokes it away. He gets it ahead to Wood. Wood now Duffin. Back to Wood. And asking him to go against Wood. It'll be a free kick here for Juan Diego. Wood is really frustrated. Let's see if he can get it down there. Burgo had such an opportunity last time. There's a kick. So in the middle of the kick, they blow the whistle, and that'll do it for regulation. After 90 minutes, neither team could find the back of the net. 0-0, we'll head to overtime. So no overtime here in the third place game in the championship rounds. So our game will finish in a 0-0 tie. Stay tuned for our post-game wrap-up. We'll wrap up our thoughts of this game. And congratulations to both these teams on a very clean and well-played game. Again, our final score is a tie in regulation. Juan Diego 0, Skyview 0. And welcome back to Rio Tinto Stadium. Again, our final score, Skyview 0, Juan Diego 0 here in their third place game. Congratulations to both these teams who played very well this morning and did a nice job, just could not find the back of the net. Opportunities were there for both of these teams to get goals. Garcia probably the closest, as that shot went off the bar, right, or the crossbar in the first half. But in the second half, scoring opportunities were really, there weren't a lot there. And a nice job by both these defenses and stepping up and making the plays that needed to be made. You talk about both these teams. Will Burgo really was the man for Juan Diego, had opportunities, just could not get free enough to get the shots to go through. But you look at on the other side for Skyview, there's a lot of defense, terrific plays turned in. Mr. Moser, number 24 for the Skyview Bobcats, played an outstanding game today. Probably stood out probably as much as anybody in this game between these two teams, and we wish them best of luck as they go throughout their season. We talked about in the broadcast, Juan Diego ranked number 4 in 3A. We wish them all the best as they compete in the 3A classification for Skyview. We'll see how their season goes throughout 4A. Play throughout region, and we wish both these teams the best of luck. Well, again, our final score, the Skyview Bobcats 0, the Juan Diego Soaring Eagle 0. For Vince Francis, Mike Christensen, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and watching High School Rewind coverage only on Xfinity On Demand.